In this example, we're going to take a look at a question where we have multiple terms in the numerator of a division statement and a single term in the denominator. So therefore, we need to divide our main numerator, so that trinomial we have, or those three terms, we need to divide that by the term in the denominator. So this is a division statement, but it deals with multiple terms. Whenever we have a question like this here, we need to focus in on dividing each individual term by the denominator. So we're going to divide 3r4 divided by 3r squared, which is going to look a little bit like this. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and r to the power 4 divided by r squared is going to be r squared. And that's going to be our remainder on that, or sorry, our quotient on that. This is the answer to that statement. Next, we need to do the same thing with our second term, negative 12r cubed. We're going to divide that, and now because it's a negative in the question, it has to be a negative as well when we do our division. And so it's a negative 12 divided by 3, which is negative 4, and r cubed divided by r squared, 3 minus 2 is 1, and so we are left with negative 4r. Finally, we have our last term, 6r squared, and we're dividing that by 3r squared, and you can kind of see that pattern that's happening here. And we know that r squared divided by r squared is actually going to cancel itself out and going to be left with 1. Now, 6 divided by 3 is 2, and because 2 times 1 is just 2, we don't have to put an r to the power 0 or a 1 in behind there. We just write it as 2 because the r squareds have canceled out and they're in essence disappeared. Okay, they're there technically, they're still there, but we don't have to put them on there. Now we've come up with three terms as our answers. So we have r squared, we have negative 4r, and we have 2. Those three terms are not like terms. Okay, you'll notice that we have r squared, r, and a constant. So they are not like terms, which means that our final answer is going to look something like this: r squared minus 4r plus 2. Now, when you're doing a question like this, the order of these terms does not matter. Okay, maybe some teachers may have preference on that, but really the order does not matter. The important thing is that we have a positive r squared, a negative 4r, and a positive 2, which again, we can rearrange in any order that we might choose to create something that we think looks really good. Personally, I like doing it in descending order of power. So squared, 1, constant would be how I would normally do it, which is the way it's written out in this case here.